The Aussie NFL Fantasy Show would like to acknowledge the traditional land owners and the leaders past, present and emerging of Ngunnawal, Ngambri and Darawal countries where we are working from today. This always was, and always will be, Aboriginal land.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
But we've established right on now that I probably need to retire from hosting, hand that job to Manjot, and then I need to ask really nicely if I'm allowed on his show.
It was one. This is me. This isn't me shitting on Taylor for not starting Dion Johnson.
I feel like I somehow start talking before you even introduce me about something. But
Look, Matty, if you have a briefcase somewhere,
Op shop, 100%. I can get one from an op shop for like $10.
like I said, apparently the gulls just decide to have sex around me. Apparently it's the brothel around my car.
I wonder if now every Coles car park Taylor goes into, he's going to have that moment where he just gets transported back to Coffs Harbour.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
yeah, I ate that shit for breakfast. All that
You did.
pressure. So
He's going to have an absolute field day going through this.
I love
Yeah,
that show.
good man.
I love that show. It's just the most ridiculous show on Australian radio. It really is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Things
What the-
taken out of context is just the best too.
Yeah,
Isn't
the
it?
way Matty does it.
It's kind of our brand to be a bit brash and silly, but when you start smashing the brash and silly into 40 seconds like that, you go, whoa, what is even happening on that show?
Yeah.
I've got a couple of games to play, and I wanted to start with, we did a couple of who am I questions last week that were really, I could see that you guys were enjoying kind of the torture of that. And man, I enjoyed the torture of that too. So I've got the same again. But I've also got a 3-round fantasy cliffhangers to play as well, which I thought you guys might be interested because Tay missed that last time. We played with Marky Mark, and it'll be curly. I know, Manjot, I don't know what's up with you there, Rain Man, but you nailed the first two. Pooh! Bang on, didn't lose $1 from your first two.
Too
guesses.
much research. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. So I feel like I've got the remedy for that today. I am going to let you guys decide who goes first. Who wants to go? Taylor, you won the Who Am I last time, so maybe I should get Manjot to go first this time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, Manjot, who am I? For 5 points, I was drafted in the 11th round on average in Sleeper this year. So that really,
11.
really narrows it down.
That's a long ass way.
Yeah.
Ah,
So if you get it,
Well,
it's totally worth the 5 points.
oh boy, this is it's tough. Alright, I'm just gonna throw one out there.
11
Yeah.
for-
Just fling it out there.
Wait up.
You don't get marked down for being wrong. But
All
you
right.
only get one go.
It's 11th round, like 10 teams, right? Not 16
Yeah.
teams like that.
Yeah, in Sleeper Standard, yeah.
All right, okay. Because if it was 11th round
Astros.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Randy Bullock or something.
Yeah. God dang. That's kick.
I couldn't do it to you. They're going to be the quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, right? So
Okay, good.
just take defense and kicker out of your brain. You don't need it.
All right, yeah. That's for my other shows. Look. I'm gonna guess Gerald Everett.
Oh, that's a nice guess. It is not who it is, but thank
All
you.
right.
It's taken into saying he's going to start sending me guesses in a minute, I bet.
Yeah.
The
that was
4-point guess. I'm just going to leave this open in case he does. 4-point guess. I've been a good investment because I'm now owned in 94% of standard leagues.
Oh shit. Okay. 94%. Oh, that's torture. God dang. It's gotta be like a good, gotta be like a wide receiver or something. Come on. Wait. All right.
Tay, do you enjoy hearing his gears like grind? and-
I'm like, wait,
Oh, because I know I'm doing it too when I'm
Yeah.
not.
Do you feel the pressure while he's up too, just to try and beat him to it in your own brain? Are you like I'm narrowing it down to?
Not off those two.
God dang. Who like broke out this year? That's the thing I'm trying to think about. Who I call the biggest Oh, wait.
I've got to guess.
No.
I just can't find the own.
No, he was 11
in
for an
red.
Astro. Oh,
What the
shit. Okay, whatever. I'm
His
gonna say
11th in
Jamal.
Astro is like 150th overall. Well, this guy,
Okay.
he's kind of in that 110 range in ADP.
All
All
right.
right, here's
I
your
think-
3.1.
Oh, whoa, I was gonna guess Jamal
Okay.
Williams quickly. Gonna guess Jamal.
It's not Jamal Williams, no.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now 3-point guess.
Okay.
Well, I got it.
Taylor just nailed it, by the way.
How?
Fucking of course he did. I've missed one game, but I have only missed double figures twice outside of that all year.
Only missed double figures twice. 11th round pick and 94% starter range. Oh boy. Taylor's already gone the second one. Okay.
I feel like I should play the Taylor nail drop when he gets that, when I post production this thing.
That
'cause
was
that's a good get.
arsey. I really wish that was my go because I pulled that one out of my ass.
That's a good get, mate.
Yeah, there was some. It's so hard, this one. All right.
I think too,
only
you're
missed-
just gonna slap yourself right across the face later on.
He's gonna miss one game. So he only missed one game and got double digits.
And then he's got double digits every other week but 2. So like take out the game he missed. But the games he's played, he's only had 2 weeks where he's
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
It's been solid as shit, man. Yeah.
Mm.
More solid than shit if you're like a pensioner. Yeah.
God dang. Man, you made this hard this week. God damn it. 11th round. Oh, who could have?
Yeah, well, the
It's
problem is, I
gotta
think
be.
Once you know, you're gonna be like, that's the thing.
Wait up. Joshua Palmer.
Nah, it's not Joshua
Damn
Palmer.
it. He's gotta be
I don't
like-
know he would have gone drafted. Do you reckon, Tay?
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know that 94% of people are owning some Josh Palmer these days either, but I get it if they are. I mean, they
Yeah,
probably
I
need a
am
head injury assessment or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 2-point guess. Ready? I might be young, but my rank at my position is half of my age.
All right. So,
I'm introducing maths now. Yeah.
so it's gonna be so 24 12th ranked. Shit. Damn it. I was literally
So
talking
it's a
about
40-year-old, and he's at 20.
Vincent Jackson, who's
Oh,
he's definitely not as young as 40, I reckon.
shit. Damn it.
He might have been 36 when he retired. I mean,
Yeah. Poor Vince, man. Oh boy.
yeah, some
These
lost
games
seasons
are
at the
real
end.
fun.
I like how
Putting
Taylor's
it
like,
through
these
the
are real
ringer.
fun after I've just nailed it 3 seconds in.
Is it Olave?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh,
How angry are you?
I'm so pissed that Taylor got that.
He's your
way
rookie
above.
pastry performer.
Sorta- The first
Yeah.
thing, exactly. That's why I honestly think I did it. I was like, because I'm like, he's gonna have something. Although I suppose you didn't know what the pastry.
I didn't
performers
know.
were before you did this, but I don't know why. That was what made me think, and I'm like, it's got to be someone if they're 94% owned that's like going well this season, and we're
Yeah.
just talking about him. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go here.
So funny because we didn't talk about this. I had no idea who your
Man.
pastry. You were making your pastry performers in pre, like we were you're still
Yeah.
finalizing
Yeah, I
them
do this
while we were
last
just
minute.
hanging around talking about World Cup. It feels like I feel like a villain. It's so good.
I didn't even have a shot at the 5 points. I heard your 4.1. That was literally
Yeah.
my first guess.
And the 1-point guess, not bad since I'm a rookie with Andy Dalton chucking me the fucking thing.
I always love it from 2 points to 1 point, like how much of a jump it is. Like, because even like from that 2 point, like
That was tough in
thing
2
that he
points.
said, it's still hard. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Man, you
one's
make
just like,
this-
you
Yeah.
You don't
so his
want us
wide
to feel
receiver.
real bad.
Well,
So yeah,
wide
I had him
receivers-
wide receiver 11 in
Ah,
just standard standard PPR, which
yeah,
is
it's a lot.
amazing, right? He's missed a game. as well, which is madness. And he's had Andy Dalton throwing him the ball for most of the year. But
And
he's
he
a
got
patient
concussed.
performer.
He got concussed in one as well.
Yeah, he left early in one of them. So yeah, he's been better than advertised, man.
Yeah.
And I can see why you're giving him pastries. And now he's got the notoriety of being a "Who am I" answer on the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
Shit.
All
Really
right.
prestigious. There's
Yeah.
only been 3 ever.
I'm gonna get wrecked. Yeah.
Now,
I'm ready.
now, Major, if you get Taylor's, which I fully expect you probably will, message it in.
No way. Is it?
Wait for it. Okay, Taylor, who am I? My team has been winning a lot.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, pick someone from a really successful team. I don't know.
I have to pull up my second
Juju.
people.
No. Manjot's thinking hard here. Actually, I've been really busy. I've only had one game with less than 30 pass attempts.
Ooh. Well, that narrows it to one specific, unless it's Derrick Henry. No, I'm just joking. Narrows it down to a position.
It does, doesn't it? But there's plenty of successful teams with a quarterback. I've noticed teams seem to be carrying a quarterback these days. Very odd. You want to punt? Have a go.
What did you say? It's only one game less than 30 attempts.
Yeah.
And you say they win a lot. That's very vague.
Yeah, they've been winning a lot. My team has been winning a lot. And I've been busy. Only one game with less than 30 pass attempts. I don't know. The guy who writes these.
Yeah.
Gonna have a dig?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Winning a lot. There's 2 that are coming to mind, but then I'm like, there's reasons why I don't like either of them as an answer. Tua's been. I don't think it'd be Tua because I think Tua's had 2 games at least where he's like either been KO'd or hasn't played a full game. I'll just say Gino.
Now we had Gino last week, as the last time we did it as well. Marky Mark had Gino. It's not Gino. Though that would have been fun. Imagine just remixing Gino again. That would have been so good.
This one.
Next week I'm going to bring
so much.
Next week I'm going to bring Chris Olave and I'm going to bring 5 new hints. That'll do it.
Yeah. Wait. Why does this one sound so much easier than my one, Matty? Come on,
Is
man.
it so easy? You've had 2 guesses and you've been wrong on both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Hey, you narrowed it down quite a bit. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah.
So much so, you still have. Come on. All right. While these things are great, I'm somehow outside the top 10 at quarterback.
Wow.
Man, I didn't even get a position until until the first. Anyway.
Has it helped you get it right?
Yeah, I mean, I got on 2, but okay, wait. Now
I'm just rattled by my team's winning because I just don't know what your thought of that would be. Like, are they 6-4, or is it like they are better than what
it's kind of in there
to be?
My team has been winning a lot.
That would make me think they're like a 1st or 2nd seed, though.
Wait, so you said outside the top 10?
Outside the top 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna take am I? I'm ruling out Tua because I think he's had at least 2 games where he was in all sorts. I think I'm gonna go Mr. Chain Man, or we'll call him Mr. Piece of Shit from last week. I want to go Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
Damn it. Damn it, that was
Beautiful.
Nice. I thought you might have still had a bit of a quandary in there because a couple of people who you go, well, actually, their team's winning and whatever. I just kind of didn't know where you go with it because this year's been a weird year and people have been doing uncharacteristic things and Kirk's been throwing 30 times a fucking game.
when I
And
said,
then-
I think they're first or second seed, I was just trying to think of who was up there, and then I'm like, oh, hang on, Minnesota's actually still got a really good record, even though it feels like all of a sudden they've fallen off a cliff and one loss.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, Kirk's probably outside the top 10 now because of that absolute piece of shit game, and he hasn't actually set the world on fire. So I just thought, yeah, maybe it's it.
Yeah, well, and Manjot's guess is for quarterbacks, he has sort of had Hurts and Garoppolo at the end there. It's like, well, yeah, just neither of them have the volume, the passing volume to be the 30 pass guy,
That was the
which is
thing. It was
hard,
like,
right?
Who's passed it a
Who's
lot?
passing that much?
Yeah.
But they're winning
Yeah.
a lot. Like, I
Right.
get it, you know,
And they're outside the top 10.
right?
Yeah, should have picked Herbert instead.
So the number 2
He's
point
not
guess
winning a lot.
was exactly what Taylor said. I said, actually, last week was a howler, and I managed just 2 fantasy points. And then the 1 point guess
I would have
was
got that.
yeah, and then the 1 point guess even worse was if you were to compare me to food, I'd be a lettuce sandwich. That's a callback to the Astro League
Only
podcast.
Yeah, only long time listeners would know that. Like me.
And Taylor,
Yeah.
you know, very good. And you would have
Yeah.
definitely got that, the lettuce sandwich. So well done. Congratulations
Yeah.
each on getting your players right. I mean, the problem is you're never going to get them wrong by the time you get to the 1 point guess, but well done.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Crowd
you.
goes mild.
I'll give myself a pat on the back. 2-0 for my fantasy AIDS player of the week.
What a great photo. Just look at that cheesy grin.
It was dead set like a monsoon that day. It was insane.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
I was
you would never know.
doing slides like Justin Fields straight across my belly.
mate, I would pay good money to watch that. Actually, yeah, that's what we're going to do is we're going to get a Aussie NFL fantasy slip and slide day going on. That would be great.
A few beers into me, I'll do anything.
Be careful. I might take you up on it.
I would say he probably only just made it past the line that I would consider being a success.
Looking around going, can I get a program over here? Who's this Dorch guy?
What a torch. What a torch.
It's fun to say. I'll give him that.
Yeah, every time Russ throws an incomplete pass, the Denver Broncos fans, they just go incomplete.
Do you guys want to play a quick game of fantasy cliffhanger before we do the starts of the
Yeah.
week? Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So the way this one works, Tay, if you were listening to the episode where Marky Mark filled in for you, I'm going to give you $25. All right? And each, I'm going to ask you a question about a player, which has a numeric answer. And for every one full value away you are from that answer, I'm going to take $1 off you, and whoever has the most money left over. After 3
Sounds good,
rounds.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that easy? Yeah,
Mark-
we've all
remember
watched the
Mark
process,
said
right?
he couldn't wait to hearing me squirm on doing this.
Oh,
We better tell him that this is a segment this week. Yeah.
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 All right. I'm going to start with Manjot.
Or defending champ, yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, and you nailed the shit out of this last time. The player is Justin Fields. And what I want you to do is in the last 4 weeks, how many
Oh.
average fantasy points per game for Justin Fields in the last?
Wow.
Oh, fuck, he's going high.
Yeah,
He's going
these are
hard
big.
now.
But yeah, you guys had too much money left over.
Look, I'm going 24 fantasy points per game.
Ooh, I would have said higher than that.
What were you a
Five.
Tay?
So I'm just doing my maths here. I would have said about 33, 30. I would have said about 33, 34.
Yeah, I've got 32.7, and I would have just said yes
There we
for
go.
both 32 or 33. I would have just said, yeah, that'll do.
Ah,
Just
So
because I know he had a couple of
Yeah.
40s.
yeah, some
yeah,
big
that's
ones.
right. I missed that. I
Yeah, some
missed
big
that.
ones.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to eat
Nah,
8
it's
of
gonna be
your
$8.
all Australian dollary dues, and I'm going to move to Taylor with a very similarly based question in terms of average fantasy points for a player. And it's for
Oh.
only one of the fantasy, like the pastry performers of the week, Tony Pollard. In the last 4 weeks, average points per game for Tony Pollard. Go.
He had a buy in there. Does that it's for his last 4 weeks he's played?
Last 4 weeks, yeah. Average points across his last 4
games.
weeks because he scored 0, but he also didn't play, so it doesn't affect his average.
I know he's had an absolute mozzer in some of them because I've got him in that Megla Bowl league.
Yes, you
So-
do.
Yeah.
I've got a decent idea of a few of those weeks. I'm going to say he's averaged 23.
I was gonna guess 25.
23.1.
Ah,
Damn.
Oh, well.
Wow.
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 This is the reverse
Right.
Manjot. Okay.
Crazy.
All right, all right, all right.
I just
I'm
I,
gonna kill.
I evened it out over basically just around 90. But
That's man, that's ridiculous. 23.1. Taylor guesses 23, so that's bang on. Bang on.
Yeah.
All right, Manjot. I'm going to give you
Oh,
similar,
man.
but it's probably not quite as tricky. Kyle Pitts
Oh.
in the last 4 weeks, what has his ranking at tight end been? Just
wow.
Oh, ranking.
Yeah, fantasy, fantasy,
Yeah.
standard fantasy PPR. Sleeper is our home league on this show.
Oh, thank God. We're back to rankings now.
Yeah, so it's
I'm going
ranking.
at number 6. I'm going 6.
That's pretty good. He's been 8th.
Oh, damn
bad.
it.
Not
So
bad.
close. So close. Dang.
All right, I'm going to take 2 more of your dollary dues.
So I'm
Taylor.
down $10 at 15 left. Yeah.
So, you got a really hard one to start with, and then Taylor got one. Maybe it wasn't quite as hard, but then, that one, and I think Taylor's going to find this one's a little trickier. So same metric, wide receiver ranking over the last 4 weeks, Tay.
Fuck, I knew you'd give me a wide receiver. This is
Yeah.
such a wide range.
And it's for your boy, Josh Palmer. Some
Oh,
playing in your home court.
This is where I'll fall off the cliff.
That's what's called cliffhanger.
So, sorry, just to be this guy.
Last
So
4
is it
weeks.
the whole 4 weeks combined and what he is in those 4 weeks? Or is it like he was 31, 29, and then you have to average out that number?
Yeah, and
No,
all we're
it's-
saying is if you just took the last 4 weeks were a season,
Yep. Gotcha.
where would he rank if that was the season? Where would he be in wide receiver?
Yeah, the combined ones.
Well, fuck, he was massive. It's going to be relatively high. It's going to be surprisingly high, I think.
Or is it?
I don't know. Well, he would have had a 30. He had a 30 last week. And then I remember the week I smashed money on him for Fab, he actually was around 20 as well. Oh, man, this just feels gross. I feel like whatever I'm going to say here is going to be so off. I'm going to go... I just feel like I'm going to be so wrong. I'm going to go 7.
Ooh, you're probably going closer than you think, man.
Okay.
Manjot, where do you think? I'm interested in your brain on this one.
It may even be higher. I don't know.
Quite honestly, the way this sounds, I'd say wide receiver 5.
This is the best that I've got all the answers, and just listening to you guys and your machine. I can hear both your machines whirring. He would have been wide receiver 12.
Okay.
So not bad, Tay. You lose $5 reduced for that.
Yeah.
And Manjot, you're in the right ballpark in terms of just being around sort of what Tay was thinking. But because he's had 2 big uns, but then he also had some not so big uns.
Yeah, I was. If it wasn't for that, I was actually thinking it's either 5 or 15 the way you were saying it. So I should have said 15. Yeah.
Right, nice
Don't be
guess.
putting out the lookout. Don't pull out the lookout memes, please. I was legit thinking 15.
I
in
had
my
a
brain.
feeling. Everyone, we're going to finish strong here. Just a quick score update. Taylor has $20 dues left, and Manjot has $15 dues left.
Oh, halfway there.
So, Manjot, to make it really hard for Taylor, in the last 4 weeks, where does the Lions defense rank?
Oh, shit. Because they've lost a lot of points, though. Oh, fuck.
The Lions.
Yeah.
So
And I love how it's not even a full season. It's the last 4
Last 4 weeks.
Okay, so they've won 3 in a row. So
Yep.
they've probably been doing.
It's why I'm wearing the Lions
decently.
jersey, man. It's Jamal Williams, 3 touchdowns, and it's the 3 in a row. It's just, It's all Lions, baby.
Yeah,
49ers,
everyone's
who
been
are they?
picking them. I saw everyone was picking them. All right, man. All right, I saw everyone was picking them up on NFL.com when I was looking at waivers earlier today. They're probably
Thought you
one
let
of
me
the
get
most
away with
picked-
that. I'm glad you
Jeez, they're
did.
playing Buffalo this week. Why the fuck are they picking them up?
Yeah,
Well, when you see the answer to this question.
for some reason, they're pretty. Yeah, I reckon
Oh, here we go. We're helping him now.
they're in the top 5. I reckon. So I'll go with 4th.
That's pretty good. I mean, they're 5th. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Shit,
There's a J.
dang, one off, man. That was
But you
good.
see, this is the thing. You'd see all of a sudden they're scoring a bunch of points, and you see that they're just sitting there and no one's got them. And last week you go, shit, they put up some points against the Giants, and people would just pick them up and start them because of the defense, whatever.
Give me my inconspicuous fucking defense.
Taylor's inconspicuous. You're gonna fucking love this.
Oh, no.
Taylor's got 20 points. He needs to land within a handful because Manjot's got $14 left. Your Titans defense in the last 4 weeks, Tay. Tell me about it. Where are they in fantasy points in terms of just the last 4 weeks in ranking?
This is shit.
These last 4 weeks seems great
What a-
too, because it's not like
what
you
a
could have
shit
just
game.
seen it today and gone, oh, I saw that they were ranked 11th. You just can't do that because it's only the last 4 weeks. So you just got to feel it.
Just trying to think.
I think, Manjot, you finished with $18 last time and 14 this time, and this has been far harder. Fucking
Yeah.
impressive, mate.
I still 4 less. That's not bad.
Excellent. Are you kidding? And Tay, who's first time at the
What was-
segment.
What were the Lions? 5th.
Lions were
Fourth.
5.
Fifth. 5.
Manjot guessed 4, but they were 5. It's a great guess, by the way.
I want to say 8.
They're 8.
Hmm.
You're fucking kidding. 8. Ding, 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 ding.
Taylor nailed.
Too good.
Taylor, you only lost $5. That's
I know
amazing.
they had a really good game. I know they had a really good game against Denver because that game was just everyone has a good fucking defensive game against Denver because they're absolute asshole sandwiches. But
Set the Jags.
I don't think they've done much in terms of like interceptions against anyone else in that span. But they haven't given up many points, so I'm like, I just had a feeling they would be not that far off Detroit. That's why I asked Detroit. I was like, I reckon they're probably a little bit behind them.
How about that? And so there you go. So Taylor gets both the Titans and Tony Pollard right down the center, 8-0-0, and only misses by 5 on Josh Palmer, for fuck's sake. And man, I don't think you've got anything to feel ashamed about here, man. You've done really well to keep more than half your bucks on fantasy point average over 4 weeks for only Justin Fields. And then of course Kyle Pitts in the Lions defense in terms of ranking. So I don't know. I think you both did really, really well to combine have 34 out of $50 left. That's fantastic.
Especially how
That's
random that was, like the position they were in the last few weeks and stuff. Like it's hard. You got to really even twist your brain about that. And you think about what roughly you think they've scored in that thing, but then you've also got to think what that score would be, in terms of where it would sit in terms of a wide receiver finish. You don't know if that was it's been a really, really high week for wide receivers in those last 4 weeks, or it's not an easy thing to actually do. So it's a really interesting exercise.
Yeah, I thought it was good to make it so much harder, but the problem with it then is that then too, now you guys have smashed that so much, I have to make it harder again.
Oh, shit.
Brilliant.
So thank yourselves, boys. We know what's got to come next, though. It's the premiere segment on the island. Nothing gets listened to more in terms of Australian-made fantasy football content than episode 4 of the week. And it's been some big news. Let's not foreskin too much. Let's make everyone come and see it for themselves, yeah? Start to the week.
Yeah.
Good.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
If you're saying start Josh Allen, then we're probably going to clobber you.
It's going to be tough because I'm going away from what the winning formula was from last week.
Well, the problem is that could happen against Detroit as well. But
Aussie,
That was just taking a shot at the Titans for signing the ghost of Adrian Peterson.
NFL,
And I don't like to foreskin, as we know, but that person might come up later.
Got to troll a few people. Well, some people were trolling me first about Niners being frauds and now Eagles fans. Only comeback they had, I was Australian.
Fantasy,
It's not like you picked up Patty Mahomes or something. You were getting Daddy Dimes.
And I was getting a third tight end.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
What do you play at a funeral? Just some sort of like sad tune?